I heard Jesse Jackson say, he told me, Jesse, take our people onto the mountaintop. And that didn't bother me, even though I know Jesse got nowhere near him. And then Jesse said, I held his head in my hand while he died. And that didn't get to me. And then Jesse said, look at my shirt. And I looked right, shoot up. And Jesse Jackson's shirt was drenched in blood. And I realized the only way Jesse could have gotten that blood was stooped out on that floor at the Red Motel and raked that blood off that floor and put that blood on him. And I went crazy. I really tried to kill Jesse. They grabbed us and all that, but that hurt me so bad. The other thing was, when Abernathy came back, says no need of prayer, no need of cry, no need of nothing. He is gone. It's over. He's gone to glory. And we called a meeting, a staff meeting, and Jesse claimed to have been ill. And Abernathy told him, Jesse, go ahead to the room and relax. Jesse had to have run like hell that room into that airport because he got out of Memphis to Chicago. All us feeling, everybody was still in the motel. Cut the televisions on the next morning. That was Jesse Jackson in Chicago with that same bloody shirt on, telling that same lie. I've never respected Jesse since that moment.
Y'all, this I know. A lot of y'all wasn't born for Jesse, during Jesse Jackson time after King got killed. A lot of you young people wasn't born yet. And the way y'all saying rest in peace, Jesse Jackson was a devil. The girl in Chicago, I was living in Chicago, and he had Push Coalition. And up with hope, down with dope. Chicago was going through in the crack epidemic. That was the last thing he should have said. He didn't get out there and help none of that. Man, we were fighting like hell in Chicago to keep our people together. Black people fought like hell. When I tell you in Chicago, when I tell you the crack epidemic, people be talking about the crack epidemic in California and Florida. Man, Chicago went through it. Do you hear me? Y'all, we went through that shit. Do y'all hear me? Man, we fought like hell in Chicago. We really had to fight. That's why Chicago all out of hand now, man. We had to fight, Joe. We fought in that crack epidemic. Man, that shit was sad. Jesse Jackson didn't get out there and help us not one time. I'm just here to tell you that. Jesse Jackson had 2 babies on his wife. The lady had to go to the news because he didn't want to take care of the baby. Now, on top of that, he set Martin Luther King up to get killed, allegedly. Now, on top of that, he took the blood. He was nowhere near Dr. Martin Luther King when he got shot. He ran out and then bent down and wiped the Martin Luther King blood on his shirt. Anybody in Memphis can tell you that. The older people in Memphis will tell you. He ain't nowhere in no museum in Atlanta. Atlanta can't stand him. When that lady house caught on fire in Chicago and he promised to help that lady, he did not. They were stealing money from people. They were stealing money. And instead of him doing the time, his son took the time. His son went to jail for all the money that they had stole. Jesse Jackson was a devil. It ain't no rest in peace. Yeah, he won an Oz, but he won for us. He in hell looking up at Dr. Martin Luther King resting in the bosom of Abraham. I'm almost quite sure of it. He was a devil. Stop saying rest in peace, Jesse Jackson, because we don't care. Gen X don't care because we seen what he did. We seen exactly what he did. Me and my friend in Atlanta was just talking, but she said we went in the museum. It ain't a picture of Jesse Jackson in none of them museums in Atlanta. For Dr. Martin Luther King, he was a devil. They hated him. This new generation talking about, and he died. He died on in Black History Month. He should have, the way he did his people. He should have. He was a devil. Jesse Jackson was a devil for God.
Well, they gave Jesse Jackson a send-off. He
died at 84. Today is the 40th day of the year. Reversed 84. He's gone 33 weeks before his birthday. His birthday, which is October 8th, would leave 84 days left in the year. He's an Omega Psi Phi member, and usually Omega Psi Phi members or Black Greek organizations, they graduate into Prince Art Freemasonry. So this is another Luciferian that did absolutely nothing for our people. Jesse Jackson, before you go, man, I just wanted to tell you one thing before you go, man. Fuck you for classifying us as African Americans and classified yourself as Indian American. Rest in peace.